whose place can I break into?
You should really get to a healer.
Oh, the All Saints Inn. Oh, maybe this should be it. Surely there's people here with a room that we can
You cannot
suck
escape
off.
the Master's
Oh,
vigilance.
fuck!
Stay away!
The Master's Vigilance? Oh, fuck me.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, let's quick save so I don't accidentally kill an
The
innocent
time of
here and
everything
get
is
booted from the
almost
fucking
here.
guild.
Am I supposed to be
I
impressed?
do not fear death.
I'm on your side.
Woo! Shit!
Don't feel bad.
Sorry.
No one lives forever.
I give up.
What's the matter?
I do not fear death.
Great. What do you think of that, Ida
Get
Otis?
back, you filthy beast. I have
Fuck's
nothing
sake.
to do with the likes of you.
Come on! Come on! I saved your damn life! Come on. Alright. Shit. What do you think about that, Willet?
You won't get any of my blood. Get away from me!
Damn. Who the fuck am I? Fucking Geralt of Rivia? When we had last left the hero of Kavach, their journeys continued with them dealing with more Daedric princes. This time it was none other than Sanguine, at Sanguine Shrine that they communed with, who wanted them to spoil a dinner party of the Leywin town's little bit of nobility. And it was there that they snuck in, got arrested a few times, and activated an incredible spell, which did a minute amount of damage, but more notably, made everybody naked. Following that, they were awarded the Sanguine Rose? The Rose of Sanguine something. Whoa, look at my little... Oh. But they got a cool rose that would be used on people to summon a rando Daedra, as it turned out. Anyway, now it's time to resume their duties with none other than the Thieves Guild. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. Let's head on out. Now, also, I did do a little bit of inventory management here at the Spire, and I put together a new spell. Sort of a stopgap one that we can use. Oh, shit. That we can use on Pryor Mabel here. Let's see. To get some speed going on. But let's see, where do I even need to go for the guild? I don't know. We may not even have their next quest yet. Oh, yeah. Must be. Okay. So, in light of that, let's head on over to the city then. We'll go to the waterfront. There we are. Good. Okay, and let's get on Pryor Mabel. And you know what? We can do a test run on this. Okay. Let's do a quick save. There we are. And let me... Let's see here. Let me get some restoratives going. Let's see. How about... I also whipped up some of these highly potent Restore Magicka and Fortify Magicka pots. There we are. And let's see how it goes. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh! How's Pryor Mabel still alive? How's Pryor Mabel still alive? Oh my god. How's Pryor Mabel still alive? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Wow, she took a lot of punishment. Okay. Holy shit. Well, let's reload that, I think. Damn, filled with some fucking arrows, as it turns out. Okay. Hang on, let's try that differently. Let's try that a little bit differently. Okay. Let's see, like that, and then I'll try to avoid taking any, oh my god, oh my god! Holy shit! Okay, okay. Holy shit, holy shit. Okay, okay, we're fine, we're fine. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Oh shit, there's a gate right here too. Damn, should we deal with this? Maybe. How much health does Pryor Mabel have left? I wonder. Okay, well fuck. Where am I even at? Oh, I'm right here at the three-way intersection. Okay. Well fuck it, I guess we can do this. Close it down real fast. Why not? Okay. What have we got out here? Got a dry guy. I don't know why it says that I'm using my hand, my fist. That's definitely not the case. Okay. Let's see, I'm actually gonna fire off some of this shit here. Okay. Oh my god. Whew. There we are. Good. Can I juice up that? I can. Perfect. Alright. Let's head on back in. Or into it. Oh, I should have checked around for more of them. Nah, it's probably fine. Is the creamy man with us? No. Okay. Well, let's head on over this way. Let me get my own speed buff here. So we can close this thing down real fast. Lovely. Okay. Is this the correct one? Did I just go into the incorrect tower? Ooh, I think I did. Okay, hang on. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Open over here. Head on in this. We'll see if they got any restoratives. Okay, doesn't look like it. Sure. Alright, rending halls, I guess. We'll head on up. I am kind of looking forward to getting more speed, but I feel like, I want some more Fortify Magicka effects running. That way we can get them to last even longer. Right, we can get an even longer duration. Oh shit, there goes the Creamy Man. Okay. Hey, should I give speed to the Creamy Man? I think I should. I'm gonna give him the Skooma Smack. There he goes. He's fast as hell now. I think we need to head back into the Lust Keep. Oh yeah, look, we can go even further up. Look, Creamy Man, it's on you. It's all on you now. If you want to go fast, go for it.
Break.
Okay. Let's get some super speed on myself. Guess we have to head into this one. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. And then here, Sigillum, perfect. Okay, and then I am going to quick save here in case the Creamy Man gets killed and is stuck in here forever. Great. Good, 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 good. Check this out. Electric Touch, Flawed Pearl. No, thank you. I'll take that. No sign of the creamy man. Maybe he died earlier when I gave him super speed. He became so fast he didn't know what to do with that power. Okay. Let's see, where would he be? Oh shit, I think he did get stuck in there. I think he did actually get stuck in there that time. Well, fuck. Okay. Well, I guess we need to quick load, huh? Okay, we're gonna have to find him and maybe kill him. Or have him get killed. Let's see here. Is he in this area at all? I don't think so. He's like running all over the whole damn tower. This was a mistake to give him that kind of speed. It legit was better to just have him like eat shit and die. Okay. Down this way. Over and around here. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh no, he is dead. He is dead. Okay. Sure. Well, maybe dead now. Maybe he wasn't dead before. Okay. And that should be good. Okay, up and around here. Over this way. Oh, and we'll take it. Good.
Join my troop.
Whew. My God. Okay, and we'll see. If his body doesn't appear, I think we're still good because he's definitely dead. Okay, yeah, there we go. Good. Okay, what kind of stone did I get from that? Let me take a quick peek. Anything good? Fortify speed, I guess that's okay. It's not really something I want, though. Okay, well, let's go look for Pryor Mabel over here. Oh, shit. There's a Goatee Gordon. Okay, up this way. There she is. Yeah, maybe I should put, the next time I make more versions of this spell, just like super speed, I should put some, like, healing on it. Okay. Do a save just in case. There's like a ramp up time as well to gaining more and more speed. My God, dude. Right, there's like some degree of physics to this. Holy shit. Okay, okay. I wonder if I can just jump straight into Lake Rumar. Oh, fuck. Okay. Right, I wonder if I can just jump straight into the lake and do it that way. Or you know what? Hang on. What if I go to get a different horse? What, right? What if I get a disposable one? Hang on a sec. See, it's a lot more... Oh, shit. It's a lot smoother when we go uphill, I think. Oh my God. Oh, shit. I do need bears, though. Holy fuck. I'm, like, sliding and gliding up here, dude. Okay. Good. Pryor Mabel, you wait back here. You wait back here. Okay. And then there goes the town guard. Actually, you know what? That's kind of perfect for me. Okay. Who's watching me? This asshole? Okay. Sure. Well, let me get... Get the skooma smack ready. Is there some way I can get this dude to look the other direction? Or even push the horse out of here? Oh yeah, I kind of can. Man, I can kind of push the horse pretty easily. Okay. Hold up. Yeah, I'll just keep sliding the horse right out of here, right behind him.
Watch out!
What? Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Man, there actually is something here.
Mud crab's more fearsome than you.
A bandit bowman. Shit, now's my chance. Now's my fucking chance. Huh. Did they see? Did they see? I don't think they did. All right,
Yes.
later, hater. Okay. And then move my marker over there. The sun is killing me a little bit. Woo! Holy shit! Woo! Oh my god! Okay, I need to take some healing. Let's see. Let's see here. That'll do. Whew! Okay. Now can I bring the horse back to life and ride it? I forget. Is that possible? They don't let you do fucking anything in this. Okay. How far did I even get? I barely got any further. Shit. Okay, I need a more durable steed, clearly. Okay. Let's see, let me at least speed my own ass up here. Good. Is there anything I can get that applies like slow fall to a target? I don't think so. Okay. Let's go over here. Use my own speed buff on this. Great. Stow that away so we go even faster. What the fuck, they're angry. They're pissed. Shit, there's a gate right there too. Is that one showing up on my map? God, it's not. Okay. Yeah, let me get this one to show up on my map. That way at least we'll know where it is in the world. Okay. Got it discovered, it says. Yep, perfect. Okay. Then down here. Yeah, with how the physics and shit work, it's like Pryor Mabel has even less traction or whatever. Pryor Mabel is like running around like she's in Tribes Ascend. Okay. Good. We are nearly there. There's some sort of foul pig lord. Great. Continue on up here. Sure. And then let's travel over this way. Oh, it's Shady Santa. Yeah, let's buy some more picks.
You need something special?
I do.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure...
And only 30.
You're a fine negotiator.
Could buy some skooma. It's okay. Let's see. Anything else I should get rid of while I'm here? Suppose I could get rid of this, like, gold ring. Oh, the shoes. I don't need them.
You've made a good bit of gold. Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you.
Come see me anytime, friend. I'm here day or night.
Great. Over here. Oh, yeah. Plenty of horses now. Do the horses respawn? Do they respawn at the stables? Because we might run into a situation where the only living horse in all of Cyrodiil is just Pryor Mabel. You know, we may be on the cusp of a sudden mass extinction event.
Ah!
Alright, over here. Well, this is a little peculiar looking. What? Oh, my acrobatics went up. Okay. Oh shit, that was a hundo. Hang on. Let's see, what did I get from that? Take much less damage when falling long distances. Jumping consumes a lot less fatigue. Okay. Yeah, reduced fall damage will be useful for our purposes. Oh. Who's this? It's another horse. Okay. Very well. So let's go on over here. And I guess we need to meet with Armand Christophe to continue with the Thieves Guild. Having said that, yeah, he ain't out right now. We're gonna have to pass the time.
Hello.
Hello. We could go into Mithridel's and wait, I guess. That way we're not cooking under the sun. We should maybe think about buying...
Hi!
Hi.
What's new with you? Oh,
Damn, there's more people in here.
Mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures. My
Who are
name
you?
is Carwin. Remember, I'll be rich and famous one day.
Wow, my gosh. Cool. Okay. Can you tell me about the city?
I'll get mine. Folks in this city got plenty of gold. Take from the rich and give to the poor, if you catch my drift.
Okay, tell me a rumor.
They're saying some cult murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion gates. Do you think any of it is true?
I don't know. Could be.
Shadow hide you.
A
A
Dawn roll?
pleasure to speak with you.
Tell me a rumor.
If you need light armor, talk to Morrow Rufus at the Best Defense.
Okay.
You too.
Mithridel. What you got going in here? You need some more beds? You got a whole ass fucking polycule going.
Fine. Yes.
Mithridel, anything else? Nope. Okay.
Shadow.
Can I just wait in here? Am I okay to just like hang out for a bit? until it's night? Let's see. Let's go for 10 hours. We'll see how that goes. We got a quick save, worst case. Okay. Just had a freaky dream. You dream of walking through the cool night air. Your body cries for blood, having not fed for days. Weakly, you stumble to a small pool. As you bend down to it, you see that it is not water in the pool, but warm, fresh blood, steam rising off of it. You lower your head to drink, but you cannot open your mouth. As you realize in horror that your lips have been sewn shut, a pair of cold white hands reach out from the pool and draw you under. No! Okay, let's get out of here. I think that was actually a new one for real. How many dreams are there for vampires? Quite a damn few, huh? Alright, here we are. Hello, Armand.
Ah, our newest pickpocket.
Hello, can I pay off my fines and bounty if I have anything?
You can pay your fines to the guards, serve your time, or pay me half, and I'll fix them all.
I want to pay you half.
Consider it done. I will get rid of all your criminal warrants.
Cool. Okay. Tell me about Thieves Guild jobs.
Jobs? We're thieves, not masons or scribes. Look, you're on your own as a thief. Go find a likely-looking house. Case the joint to see when the owner is gone. When he leaves, you break in and steal some stuff. You don't need special permission or orders to do that. However, you will find that you can only sell stolen property to one of our guild fences. Most other merchants won't take hot merchandise.
So we all work alone?
Well, sometimes the guild gets a special commission. You know, guaranteed pay to acquire certain items for special clients. You should check in with your doyen every once in a while to see if there are any commission jobs available.
Okay. How about sources of information?
The best source of information are the beggars. Their eyes and ears seem to be everywhere. However, be prepared to spend a little coin. They won't tell you anything for free. At least not anything true.
Okay, and how about some special jobs?
You need more experience before I can use you on a commission job. Ongar tells me that you haven't turned in much loot yet.
Yeah,
When
who
you've
is Ongar?
contributed
Where
enough
is
to the
Ongar?
guild coffers by selling stolen items to Ongar, I might have something for you.
Ongar.
Come back then.
Okay. Sure. Tell me about the
What
guild.
do you want to know?
Can I know about fences and you'll tell me where Ongar is? Let's see. Where can I find a
The
fence?
best fences are only available to...
Yada yada, we've heard that before. Tell me about Ongar.
Ongar lives in Bruma.
Bruma.
Doesn't have much money,
Shit,
but
we were
he's
just
the
up
only
there.
place you can sell hot property if you are new to the Thieves Guild.
Okay, okay. Fair enough. Can I ask
do
you
you
about
want?
some more stuff? What if I kill someone?
Breaking any of the 3 rules means expulsion from the Thieves Guild. If you commit murder, you must pay the blood price to rejoin the guild. Blood price is for each person slain. You can pay any of the guild doyen.
Okay, well, at least I don't know about the other murders I technically did. Tell me more about the
What
guild?
do you want to know?
What if I do steal from a thief?
You are removed from the guild. You must pay a fine to one of the guild doyen to get back in.
Okay. I'll work out my problems on my own.
It's your prison sentence, not mine.
Okay.
What do you want?
More about the guild. Pay off my fines and bounty?
You can pay your
you
fines
just
to the
explained
guards, serve your
the
time,
system.
or pay me half, and I'll fix them all.
Okay, this is same.
It's your prison.
All right. Sure. More special
You
jobs?
need more experience before I...
Okay,
when you've-
okay. I guess we're going back up to
Shadow
Bruma.
hide you.
Fuck it, huh? Let's see. While I'm here, though,
Today consider
let's see.
themselves.
Let's break into somebody's place and, like, suck them off real quick, huh? And we can carry away some loot here to sell to Ongar. There we are. Up here. Temple District. Are there residential houses in the Temple District? I'm not sure if there are. Oh yeah, there are. There totally are. Okay. Okay. Hello.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
He's left the open-handed.
No, stay away from me!
Whoa! Shit. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Hold up. Let's get this readied.
No, stay!
Oh no, he still knows. He still knows. Okay. Let's see. Can I slunk into here? Ooh, hang on. I think they just... Yeah. Gotta wait for this dude to patrol away. Perfect. And hopefully whoever is in here is also sleeping. And I can get a little snack too. Alright. And then what should I steal? These books are not terribly valuable. Okay. Oh shit. Someone's coming in? These are like silver goblets and shit, but none of them are particularly worthwhile. Okay. It's probably clothing would be the best bet. Are they snoozing big time? hard lock chest here filled with nothing much. Okay. Oh yeah, these this alchemy shit. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Okay, jewelry box, a gold amulet. Okay. Yeah, the books really aren't worth it. What's amazing though, was stuff like that, the alchemical reagents. Oh wow, skooma. Okay. Pretty valuable as well. Let's see. Is whoever lives here, are they home? No, they aren't home in here. Pewter bowl. Oh yeah, the clothes also are not that valuable. I mean, I'll take them because they're easy to sort through. But that is definitely not going to be the ticket, is it? Huh. Okay. Stealing from shops is probably going to be it then. Probably going to be the way to go. Sweet roll. I mean, I guess I have to steal that. Let's see, over here, more skooma. Okay. Repair hammer, barrel, another hard lock chest. Damn, this person has got a fucking problem. How much skooma have we found in here? No wonder Shady Sam shows up. This person's buying them out big time. Okay. Dog, I'm never gonna find where they sleep. Maybe they don't even sleep at night. Okay. Let's head down here. Maybe they too are vampire. Could it be? Maybe they're in the basement or something? I'm out here trying to suck somebody off and I can't even accomplish that. Okay. Any of these bits of booze valuable at all? I mean, I guess it's okay because you can sell off a shitload at once, right? Because they should stack and they're easy to discern in your inventory because they have the unique icon. Okay. Should we check the basement? You don't think they sleep in their damn basement, do they? They got like 2 whole ass bedrooms and they're down here? Okay. Paintbrush. No, thank you. Yeah, ain't nobody down here. Okay. They got a whole bunch of ominous, foreboding crates. What they keep in them, I do not know. I guess I'm surprised ain't nobody in the city capturing sewer goblins for any reason. You know? I feel like capturing sewer goblins, I don't really know what you would do with them, but I feel like someone should be doing it. You know? Maybe you're like a vampire or something. I feel like someone should be capturing sewer goblins to do something with them. Maybe you're like a weird alchemist. You're like a slaver. For some reason, someone in this city should be capturing goblins in that way. Okay, is there anything else out here that I can tend to? Hager's house. Who the fuck actually sleeps in this damn town? Who actually sleeps out here?
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
I know, I'm trying to fucking suck somebody off, dude.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Cyrodiil's house. Isn't Cyrodiil like a quest dude? Oh, should we go into this building? Yeah, Temple of the One. Yeah, we probably should go in here. Oh.
How goes it?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Interesting.
If you need light armor, talk to Marrow Rufus at the Best Defense.
If that's what you're looking for.
Hello? Oh shit. I'm in combat? Marguerite DL? Dial? Hey. Oh. Marguerite, what's going on? Are you... Oh, you're down with Dagon. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, Gordon to me.
Take that!
Gordon v. Gordon.
Lord Dagon! Oh!
There we are.
Is everything all right?
No,
You look a bit
Julius.
ill.
I almost got killed here by Marguerite.
My friend, it is good to see you again.
Oh,
You
Julius!
risked your life to save me, a stranger. You are truly among the blessed of Arce's children. As a small token of my gratitude, please allow me to share with you some of my small store of knowledge of the healing arts.
Oh, cool. I don't... Oh, mysticism, actually. Okay. Oh, that's useful. Okay. How about a rumor?
Viator Acius has a good shield selection at Stonewall Shields.
Yeah, Julius is the dude that we saved from the Dagon Shrine most recently in the main story quest. Right, I'm here complaining about getting assassinated, and meanwhile Julius is here, like, really in deep cover with this whole getup.
Certainly.
Fleeing Lord Dagon's forces.
Farewell.
You
Hello.
should really get to a healer. It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Tendalway, tell me a rumor.
The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad place to stay if you're visiting the city.
Great.
Farewell.
Okay. Can I resurrect Marguerite? Yeah, I can. I don't. To what end? I don't know. Okay. She up and about? No, she's really not. Okay. Well, shit, dude. Whose place can I break into?
You should really get to a healer.
Oh, the All Saints Inn. Oh, maybe this should be it. Surely there's people here with a room that we can
You cannot
suck
escape
off.
the Master's
Oh,
vigilance.
fuck!
Stay away!
The Master's Vigilance? Oh, fuck me.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, let's quick save so I don't accidentally kill an innocent here and get booted from the fucking guild.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I do not fear death.
I'm on your side!
Woo! Shit!
Don't feel bad.
Sorry.
No one lives forever.
I give up!
What's the matter?
I do not fear death.
Great. What do you think of that, Ida Otis?
Get back, you filthy beast!
For
I'll have
fuck's
nothing
sake.
to do with the likes of you!
Come on! Come on! I saved your damn life! Come on. Alright. Shit. What do you think about that, Willet?
You won't get any of my blood. Get away from me!
Damn. Who the fuck am I? Fucking Geralt of Rivia? Jeez, I put down a fucking ruthless cultist about to kill y'all. Okay. Well, let's look in here in the private quarters. Is this how the inn works? God, no, this really is just his private-ass quarters. Okay. Where are the rooms? Where are the rooms for people that sleep? Oh, lodging. Okay, I thought this was a basement. My bad. Okay, you know, they were scared and, you know, they were right to be, actually. I am really going to go get some blood, like the filthy monster that I am. If there's even anyone here. Yo! Nobody sleeps in this city! What are we fucking doing? Nobody is sleeping here. Okay. Jesus, this is what happens when your fucking inn location is like in the back-ass
Is
corner of
everything all
nowhere.
right? You look a bit ill.
Yeah, Ida, I'm a fucking vampire, dog. I'm trying to fix this shit. I'm trying to get a fix.
Are you not feeling well?
Let's see, someone else's house. Watchtower. Grommen Gromarod's house. Okay, come on. Surely I can break into here and suck somebody off, right? Surely.
Sorry, friend. It looks like you've wandered into a restricted area. You've got to leave, now.
Oh, fuck. Who is awake at this ungodly hour? It's 4:26 a.m. What the fuck? I'm not going to be able to suck anybody off at this rate. Let's go over to the Talos Plaza district. I can't believe that. The inn was completely devoid of anyone snoozing.
You should really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale.
Shut the fuck up, man. Come on. Let's see. Tiber Septum Hotel. We've seen people sleep in here, haven't we? There's the cool sheep tripping the fuck out. There's the lodgings. All right. Surely we'll be able to get someone here. Okay, thank God. Gwyneth, you damn fool. Okay. Suck the blood right from your fucking hair. Okay. Great. Thank you, Gwyneth. God, because you're apparently the only person who sleeps at this inn. Okay. Maybe all the people who sleep in the inns, we've been killing them. They're all trying to attack us. Dog, I love this sheep. I love the, like, weird sheep here just, like, jittering all over like it's drank, like, 10 pots of coffee. Okay, so now let's travel up to Bruma. I'll remove my marker. Let's go to the stables, and we should have Pryor Mabel, like, manifest before us in some sort of glorious fashion. Okay. Or maybe she's still back here. Oh, yeah, she's still back here. Okay, here, I'm gonna get on top of her and then dismount. Claim it as my most recent horse. Jeez, look at the spire. Dude, the spire looks so amazing now.
Well met.
Okay, then to Bruma. And should we check out the local guild hall here for the Mages Guild? See if they sell anything of interest?
Oh, spare a coin for the infirm.
Sure, fetid Joffenhild.
I'm only asking for enough to feed my kids.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you, kind sir.
Tell me a rumor?
Sirach is a good healer. He's a Redguard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts.
Yeah, of course.
Blessings of...
Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. Let me fix you up.
Upon you.
Look at that. I'm a Dunmer, but you'd think I was a Nord too, huh? You'd think the way I act. Okay. Sure. Let's check out the guild hall over here. They sell anything good? I think we could do with a... Oh yeah, they don't... They're not gonna be selling anything. Right, they're not gonna be selling anything. Yeah, nearly forgot about that. Yeah, don't... Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's fine, that's fine. Where's Ongar live? Where's Ongar at, by the way?
Oh,
York the Outcast. Yeah, here you go. There you are. Fix him up. Let's see, Ongar. He's back around here if I remember, right? Yeah, Ongar's house. I think we can buy some more lockpicks from Ongar too. Ongar, you better wake your fucking ass up, dude. Before I fucking suck you off. Ongar, I got stuff.
I see you are with the Grey Fox.
How do you see that?
Do you need a fence?
I do need a fence. Can I give you 500 big ones, though?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Okay. Tell me of Bruma.
Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship.
Okay. What do you think of the Grey Fox?
All Thieves Guild members have sworn loyalty to him. If there is such a thing as a guild master, he's it.
Okay. Well, let me do some fencing here. Can I persuade
For
you any?
you, of course.
Oh, I can. We don't yet have max disposition with all fellow guildmates.
No, is that what a? I wish I could say that. I wish I could. You do me too much on. Oh, please. Really now, you're such a charmer. You're good.
Thank you, and let's.
Yeah, my
fence.
favorite customer. What do you got?
Okay, what do I got? I think these steel arrows are stolen goods.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Okay. Gold amulet. And got some leather pants.
I
leather
think
greaves.
I can move this item for you at that price. I think I can.
Okay. Forgot that they have unique lines for buying and selling fence, like, stolen goods.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
I do.
A good price for a good customer.
And we picked up 30 of the Tamika shit? I did not realize we picked up that much. Okay. Anything else here? Let me use the bar here. No, nothing else. Okay. Is that
I'm
enough?
glad that's done. I need a nap.
Ongar, tell me of the Grey Fox.
He's been around forever. Must be 300 years or more since he took charge. I'm not sure he's even human.
Tell me more about the guild.
What do you want to know?
What is a doyen?
The doyen are the hands and eyes of the guildmaster. You take your orders from them. You get your favors from them. The current doyen are Armand, Christophe, and Scriva.
Great. Okay, anything else?
What do you want to know?
I want to know about, where can I find a fence? You're looking at one.
I can handle some types of stolen property. What you got?
I'm okay for now. Okay. good
Shadow
talk. Oh, wait, actually, hang on. Did you sell any, picks? Did I already buy your picks? Let's see. Okay.
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this? Yeah, my favorite customer.
Yeah,
What do
you got a hundo. Hell yes. Okay. Good. Anything else here that I should maybe buy? I don't think so. It's all just shit I've mostly sold, right? Yeah.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap.
Okay. Good talk.
Shadow hide you.
Well, if you'll excuse me real quick. Oh, hey, look, I got my goal. I've reached my goal. I fenced over 50 gold worth of goods. I should go see Armand sometime. He might have something for me. I was wondering when if we would be able to know when we reached our requisite threshold. Apparently, I only needed 50. All right. Well, if you'll excuse me real quick, I do need to use the restroom. Speaking of drinking coffee, that was me just not long ago before I recorded. I'll be right back. We'll do a quick cut. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Do a quick save just in, whoops. There we are. Okay, and then let's head on out back to Armand Christophe, right? I do wonder, since I sold more than was necessary, does me overselling count for future instances of needing to do that? Or is it, or am I gonna have to do it again every time? I don't remember. Either way, it's not too big of a deal, right? Okay, and then let's travel on out to, let's see here, Independent Thievery. Oh. Oh, it's showing me both where my current fence is and where Armand Christophe is. I see. Okay, we'll just fast travel to the waterfront. Yeah, who do we check in with about getting the waterfront house?
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Oh, okay. Covincial. Vlanerus Covincial.
Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox.
Oh, okay. Sure. Wanted poster. Have we read this before? The Grey Fox, wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. Description: wears a gray cloak that conceals his appearance, presumed male and Colovian, height between 5 and 6 feet. Normal weight, hair and eye color unknown. Any citizen with information should contact the Imperial Watch. Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex. Okay. And then let's head over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course he's not out just yet. Is there like a sign posted on this? No, there's not. Okay.
See you.
Was there was like a place in, I feel like the market district where I could buy the house,
Greetings
right?
to you.
Areldil?
We don't have any business, do we?
Do we?
Then perhaps, will you excuse me?
Tell me about the city?
I'm not in the habit of answering questions for strangers. No offense intended.
Okay, tell me a rumor.
Those wanted posters of the Grey Fox are everywhere.
They sure are.
It's you. You. I've seen your kind before. You've got blood on your hands. Keep your blade sheathed, you murdering bastard, or I'll put you down myself.
My God, tell me about the Grey Fox.
He's just a thief. He's supposed to be the head of the Thieves Guild. Oh, what a joke. Can you imagine a bunch of thieves trying to form a guild? The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially in the waterfront.
Am I incorrect in this? Or is it that the Imperial Legion guards, they have no idea what they're fucking talking about, right? Isn't the Thieves Guild like officially a charted guild or something? Aren't they in some way officially charted by the government? Not in the way that like it's state-sanctioned theft or whatever, but they are in some way acknowledged as an official group in some way. I forget exactly how it is. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping balls. I'm just conflating all of that with like the origins of the mages in the Fighters Guild. Can you tell me some directions?
What are you looking for?
Where are the guilds?
There are no guild halls in the city, but the Arcane University is on an island outside the walls, south of the Arboretum.
Right. Can you tell me more directions?
What are you looking for?
Where can I sleep?
Merchant's Inn in the market, King and Queen in Elven Gardens, the Tiber Septim in Talos Plaza, and All Saints in Temple District. There's also the Bloated Float on the waterfront, but that's not a very nice neighborhood.
We'll have to get a room there eventually. Tell me a bit of directions again.
What are you looking for?
How about more services?
You'll find smiths, alchemists, booksellers, maid shops, clothiers, armorers, and general traders in the market district.
Okay, more directions.
What are you looking?
How about landmarks?
The Imperial Palace is at the center. The 6 districts are arranged around the palace like spokes of a wheel. Starting in the northeast, moving clockwise, you have the market, Arena, Arboretum, Temple, Talos Plaza, and Elven Gardens districts. The waterfront is south of Temple District. The Arcane University is south of the Arboretum. The Imperial Prison is north of Market District.
Okay, good talk.
Long live the Empire!
Let's head over here.
How are you? Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
Let's see. Let me just fast travel real quick to the Market District. I think that's where you can get the deed to that house. I think. I vaguely remember it.
I'm only asking.
They say that the Oblivion gates have opened
Here.
outside cities.
The best defense. Oh yeah, Office of Imperial Commerce. This is it, right? I think so. Okay. Hello. Venetia Melisea.
Venetia Melisea, Office of
Close
Imperial
enough.
Commerce. You got complaints? Of course you got complaints. Who doesn't?
Well, tell me about the city real quick. Or actually, can I persuade
Certainly.
you? I can. Okay.
I like you. Oh, that's great. What if I doubt it? Talk. I doubt it. Oh, that's great. It's good of you to say so.
There
I
we are.
see.
And tell me about the city.
You have complaints against merchants here? You file complaints with me. I fill out lots of forms which go to a lot of people who ignore them. What else did you expect? Justice? Go to the chapel. Talk to Zenithar. He'll take care of everything.
Okay. What do you think of this Hieronymus Lex character?
He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either.
Okay, well, I am looking to buy a house in town, too.
Why? I mean, of course. All I have available right now is a hovel on the waterfront.
Okay. I don't think I'm ready to buy. I just happen to have 2,000 gold. It's not worth 2,000 gold to me. I'll buy it for 2,000.
Really? Then you've just become a homeowner. Here is your house key. You'll
Thank
find
you.
it in the waterfront district. It's not much to look at. You may want to spruce it up a bit with some furnishings. I'd suggest talking to Sergius Verus at Three Brothers Trade Goods in the Market District.
Three Brothers Trade Goods. Okay. Thank you.
You too.
Let's go do that. We'll buy all the upgrades immediately. Why not, right? Okay. Do I remember where Three Brothers Trade Goods is even at, though? I don't think so. Okay, over on this side.
Take care.
Black Horse Courier. Oh, here we are. Three Brothers Trade Goods. Master of Marksman has... Well, we'll never know. And we're looking for Sergius. Oh, shit. Look at that. Barrel is oblivioning. Okay. Hey, Sergius!
Tertullian, Sergius, and Cicero, the three Verus brothers. I'm Sergius.
Cicero, no relation. All right. How about 500 gold?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Okay, tell me more about the city.
The Black Horse Courier is run by three Khajiit brothers. They buy freelance stories with an imperial stipend and give the papers away for free.
Wow, okay. So the entire newspaper is like federally funded, huh? Okay.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Akaviri Sunderblade. Meh. Disintegrate armor and weapon on strike, 100 points though. That's not terrible if you want that. 15 uses only though. I'll buy these 5 bear pelts. Lord knows we need them. Anything else here? Starlight? No. Okay, let's buy all these house furnishings.
Fine.
There we go.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you.
Good.
I've now bought everything Sergius has for my house in the Imperial City.
Hey.
What about you, Tertullian Verus?
May I help you?
You sell stuff.
I interest
You
you
sell
in some
anything
of my
different?
fine
Oh, you
wares?
sell more bear pelts. God, maybe we have enough now. Okay. Steel short sword. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna buy the pelts. Why not?
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Whew, it is over-encumbering me, however. Okay. Anything else I can dump off here, though? I don't know. I don't know that there is anything else I can dump. Oh, you know what? I could cook up a whole bunch of shit and sell it. Right? Yeah, let me do that real fast.
Goodbye.
Okay. Let's see here. What do I have that is very plentiful? I guess like Harada and stuff like that. Sacred Lotus Seeds. Sure. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let's cook up some stuff real fast. Do I want anything that fortifies strength? No, not really. Not yet. Okay. Oh, I need to properly name these. Sell me. Okay, and then over here. Let's see. Elf Cup Cap. No, because that has fortified strength on it. If I want to make potions like that. Okay. Get rid of this. Errata. Get rid of that. Sacred Lotus. Oh, these are worth selling. Taproot. Get rid of that. Anything else? Scales. Yeah, we can dump those. Primrose. Yeah, we can dump those. Ogre Teeth. Now, these are heavy. But they do also afford Fortify Strength. Hang on. Maybe I can make a Fortify Strength here. Right now. Let's see about it. I mean, shit, I guess it's not worth it, is it? Yeah, because we can do way better with, like, way lower encumbrance items. Yeah, okay. Let's see, could I also get Feather at the same time? Feather and Fortify Strength? Possibly. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay, I will do it. Good. And then the rest of this crap we can sell off, I think. Should I make some chameleon pots? I could maybe stand 2, and I'll just sell off like half of them. Make them from the bloodgrass. Yeah, that's the move. Okay, lovely. Anything else? Let's see. I guess we'll do the ogre teeth, because they're way too heavy. They have fortified strength, but there's better things for that.
May I help you?
Okay, let's do a
Can I
quick
interest you in
trade
some
here.
of my wares?
Great. Oh shit. Not quite enough money for that.
That's... a fine...
Okay. Good, and then these chameleon ones will sell off like half roughly. That'll do. Okay. Whoa, these feather potions are weightless? How have I accomplished this? This absolute miracle. Okay.
An excellent bargain. A fine transaction.
Sure, we'll get rid of these here too real fast. Get rid of 20 of them.
That's a fair deal.
And some of these invis ones we can get rid of too. Perfect. That ought to do it. Can get rid of some of these other trash pots that we've been accumulating. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
I appreciate your business.
Thank you. Goodbye. Now, let's head on over to the waterfront. And we'll get a quest from Armand Christophe.
Afternoon. Good to see you.
Okay.
Adahorn Castle near Coral
to
is
see you.
besieged by marauders. I
Have you
wish
ever
I could
bought
go and
light
save
armor
them.
at Best Defense?
So I've heard.
Wow, that's a new rumor.
The best light armor in this.
For stuff from the, well, not from the core game, but from the original release, Battlehorn Castle, that's one of the DLC. But it never had, like, any spoken rumors in that way, I don't think. Which, you know, fair enough, that's new VO too. Okay, we'll rest in our place. We can even deposit our little notes that we have for the love shack here. That way we're not hauling them all around. Oh, is Armand Christophe actually out right now? No, this is just the meeting spot that's highlighted. Okay. Over here. Imperial City House Key. That's quite homely. Okay. Let me stash this stuff away. Good. Okay. Sure. Anything of interest in here, actually? I don't think so. Okay. Ooh, man, they really dialed up the cobweb up here. Holy shit. Alright, let's get on out. Actually, no, we should just rest in here, shouldn't we? Until nighttime. Yeah, let's go back in real fast. We'll rest here until Armand Christophe appears. Let's see, let's go for 9 hours, I guess. There we are. And we'll see what the next big Thieves Guild quest is. Okay. Sure. Over here. Oh shit, they're not out yet. Puny Ancus. Can I just feed on you real fast? I'm gonna have a quick slurp here. Don't worry, Puny Ancus. There we go. Just topping myself off here. I'll even fix you up. The color of Puny Ancus's calves changed. Okay. I think, did I hear Armand Christophe out here?
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of mine. Oh, I'll see you again. Yes, I'll see you again. Sweet lady of Wayrest, so fine.
Thanks, pirate. Thanks, man. I love that. That was beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Let me rest a little, or wait a little bit longer. Past midnight. Ah, there we go. Hello?
I'm glad you stopped by. I have a situation that you might be able to help with.
Great. I love helping with situations. Can you tell me about a rumor, though, real quick?
I understand that Authorellos isn't a bad man to talk to. if you need to learn how not to be seen.
Yeah, Threllos, huh? Tell me about Hieronymus Lex.
He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox. 2 years ago, I made a fool out of him when he tried to arrest me. Lex has never forgotten it.
Man, what did you do to make a fool out of him? Okay. Tell me about a special job?
The Grey Fox has asked me to take care of a problem, and I'm putting you on it. Hieronymus Lex actually collected taxes from everyone living here on the waterfront. Your job is to recover those taxes. Are you up for it?
Not right now. Sure, I'll do it. This seems awfully noble for thieves. Who is Hieronymus Lex? Why does the Grey Fox care? Who is Hieronymus Lex?
He is a fool of a captain in the Imperial Watch. He's a real law and order type. He has a grudge against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox in particular. Lex has made it his personal mission to capture him. The Grey Fox has led our guild for over 300 years now. He has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront.
Why does the Grey Fox care?
The Grey Fox has led our guild for over 300 years now. He has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront.
Okay, well this seems awfully noble for thieves.
The people of the waterfront are very poor. Traditionally, the city has not collected taxes from them, even though by law they could. The money the city would collect would barely cover the cost of collecting. The Grey Fox has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. He doesn't want to let this injustice stand. It's a matter of principle.
Yeah, for those who have only ever played Skyrim, the Thieves Guild as it exists in Oblivion are, in my experience, like the most goodly representation of the Thieves Guild, bar none, in like Elder Scrolls, right? Morrowind, especially in the upper echelons of the Thieves Guild quest arc there, it kind of starts to give the Oblivion one a run for its money. But, you know, compared to how it is in Skyrim, my god, Skyrim, you're downright like in the mafia, right? You're like extorting local businesses, collecting like protection money. You're working for like a corporate magnate in the form of what's her name, Maven Blackbriar. It's very different. You're like a huge piece of shit throughout most of it. Even when you get into the more mystical end of things in the Skyrim Thieves Guild, there still is that like cruel bent to it, right? You're never completely absolved, and like you never fully come full circle on like dealing with Maven Blackbriar being like a huge horrible influence across the land. It's very different compared to how things are here with the Grey Fox and whatnot. All right, sure, I'll do it.
Good. Find out where he's keeping the taxes and bring them to me. I'll also need the tax records of what each citizen paid so we can return it.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see. How about paying off my fines and bounty?
You can pay your fines.
Okay, I think it's just always lit up. All right, good talk.
It's your
Yeah, always lit up there. Okay, let's go get some of that stuff.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of way rest. Oh, hey.
If anything, we should be finding out, like, who is passing the legislature, right? If anything, when it comes to the Oblivion Thieves Guild, I want more about... I want it to go even deeper, right? I want to know who the hell in the Imperial City, aside from Hieronymus Lex, like, what legislator is passing these bills, or however it fucking works, however governance works here in Tamriel in the Imperial City? Who is passing this shit to like begin taxing or even raising taxes or whatever on like their absolute poorest citizenry, you know? Especially when there's people literally living in like such a gilded and enchanted life right in front of them and all that. Right, with the wealth disparity on display. More on that, please. Okay, let's head over here. Oh, where's my other quest at? Oh, it's to go speak back with Armand, I assume. Alright. Well, looks like we just need to roll up in here. Good. My memory of this is that it was quite easy. Now we just go over here into the Talos Plaza district. Okay.
It's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
Yep, that's right. Let's head over here. This isn't even trespassing at this point. Yeah, where in the hell are we headed? Are we just running around
my
now?
ear, citizen.
Are we just running all around
good
town?
citizen.
I think we're just running all around town. Okay. Untaxing the port. There we go. I didn't even track it properly. Okay. South Watchtower. We'll head back. Now, was this not the South Watchtower, though? Southwest, I see.
What is it, citizen?
Okay, can I bring up my big map? Oh, it's in the next section, okay. I'm surprised that the Imperial City isn't divided into, like, 8 or 9 subsections. You know? I feel like that's more thematically appropriate. Let's head over here. Good, because mind you, the aliens, right, as we had read about, they also worshipped Aedra, didn't they? Isn't that what we read? Let's do a quick save in case this goes extraordinarily poorly. Okay, nobody even in here. Sure. Well, I'll enter sneak mode, and I'm gonna chug a chameleon pot. There we go. I guess we're going into the barracks then.
Get out of here.
Oh shit. They've already spotted me. Okay. Does my chameleon effect, like, stack a shitload? Like, if I drink multiple instances of that, does it just refresh the timer, or do I actually have a bunch active? Oh yeah, I do actually have, like, magnitude 117. This is Chameleon 117. Chameleon, what are you doing on that ship? I'm stealing back the tax money.
You're off duty now.
Another day, another...
There we go. Over here. Good. Gotta go further up. Watch Captain's quarters. Picking it. Great. Look at this asshole. Snoozing and losing. Right here at the desk. Good. Brief history of the Empire. 53 gold. Waterfront tax records. I found the tax records. Now to get them back to Armand in the Waterfront District. Okay. What does it actually say? Can I read it? Yeah. Why was Mivrina Arano exempted? Hilled empty-handed thrashed. Huh. Okay. Sure. Can I suck this dude off while I'm in here? Gotta take his woot root too. You get any interesting reads? Manual of Armor, of Arms. Okay. Yeah, let's suck him off real quick. Slurp. Oh, what is that booze up there? Is that Cyrodiilic brandy? Oh shit, he woke up. Oh god. Okay. It actually woke him up big time. Okay. Am I okay now? I want to go back up real quick. Hang on. Did he go back to sleep?
Stop!
Oh!
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Because I sucked him off? Okay, I'm gonna resist arrest.
Then pay with your blood.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Maybe for trespassing. Oh, sugar. Okay. There's some naked people walking around here too. Good. Let's head on out here. Look, so long as we meet with Armand and pay off our bounty post-haste, we're gonna be fine. Right? It's gonna be totally fine. City Isle. Perfect. Which he should be just right out here. Okay. Oh, there's a woot root. Yoink. Okay, over here. There's that torchlight. That's what I want to see.
Have you recovered those taxes?
Yeah, here they are.
Ah, the Gray Fox will be very pleased. We will make sure this gets back to the people. Can you believe that fool even bothered to collect this paltry sum? You can keep it. I merely wanted the Watch to know they went too far. I think it's time to promote you to Footpad. Congratulations on your new guild rank.
Thanks. I'm here to pay off my shit too, by the way.
Pay your fines to the guards, serve your time, or pay me half.
All right, I want to pay him off.
Consider it done.
Thank you. Okay, any other special
the
jobs?
The guild has received a request to obtain a unique statuette. It is a bust of Lafasa Indaris, the recently slain Countess of Cheydinhal. You will be paid a modest sum. Do you want this job?
Sure, I'll take it.
Excellent. Bring it back to me once you have it.
Okay. Let's see, anything else about the Gray Fox?
He's been around for hundreds of years. I've heard tell that he is immortal. I don't know about that, but he sure ain't normal.
Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Did we drop, wanted level or combat? I've reached my goal. Yeah, okay, there's the answer to our question. Okay, continue. I do love the idea of, like, getting progress with it by way of fencing a whole lot. I do really enjoy that. Okay. Can I actually fast travel? How's my, No, I do have enemies nearby, it says. Okay. Well, yeah, look, there's at least one of them appearing on my radar. Let's see, maybe I can get a little bit of invisibility rolling here. Let's see. This gonna clear me? No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Is this dude coming right around here? Oh. People are on the move. Oh. There's someone. Is that Hieronymus? I think it is. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna run over here. Come and get me now, asshole! Okay. Let's see here. Let me get a little bit of my speed buff going, my personal one. Let's see if I can even dig it up here. Sure. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay. Now, let's head on over to Cheydinhal. Great. And we'll see about getting this bust. You must find a bed and rest to raise your level. Right. Okay, sometimes I forget that baseline Skyrim doesn't even have that. That was only thanks to survival mode that we had to do that during our playthrough. Okay, let me track this. Okay. Lathasa Indaris is who we're looking for. But who... Is there another fence here in Cheydinhall? I want to say that's how it works. Whenever we get a new fence, we can go to... The next quest is in that associated city. Or town. Okay. Sure. Bust of Lathasa Indaris. Which, where even are you? I don't know. I guess, yeah, I think we have marked now the town beggars. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Let's fix them up. Oh, maybe you are already fixed up. Let's go over here. Make sure we get them both. I don't think you get anything for doing this. It's just a decent thing to do. Luckless Lucina. Hello?
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
Well, here you go. Have a coin.
Thank you, kind sir.
And tell me about the bust of Lathasa Indaris.
Count Indaris recently commissioned a bust of Lathasa. They say the elves carved it.
The elves?
He put it near her tomb in the chapel undercroft. He also posted a guard so that her tomb wouldn't be disturbed. Used to be anyone could visit her, but now it's off limits to the public. There's a rumor going around that the undercroft may be haunted.
Right. Which I think really lends credence to the idea that, what's his name, the Count, did kill her, given the haunting, given the Thieves Guild's involvement here.
Blessings of Julianos upon
I think it heavily implicates that the Count totally did do murder. In true Elder Scrolls fashion, I don't think there's ever actually anything fully confirmed. Okay, over here. I forget, did everybody in this chapel die? when we had our Knights of the Nine adventuring? What happened here at this one? I don't even remember. Okay. Well, let's head on down here. Good. Kill my lights. Oh yeah, I've already got a key to the chapel undercroft. I'm guessing a bunch of people died here. I can't remember if this was the one. It probably was. Okay. Oh shit, there's the guard. Am I trespassing here? I assume so. Let's see, let me take another chameleon pot. I'll take just one for now. Okay. There's Lathasa's bust. Damn, they redid the bust. Huh. I'm surprised they didn't keep it looking more like the original face models for the game. I have the bust. Now to get back to Armand. I could take the flowers too. Lathasa's tomb. Should I take some of this stuff too? Look at that. That's how you know she was unique. She could wear 3 rings. Wow. Uh-oh. The spooky ghost. Okay. Is it evil? Lathasa's spirit. Oh, maybe it's friendly. Maybe I can talk to it. Hello. I don't think so. God. She really grew... Her spirit form grew quite the fucking beard. Look at this. You let people start growing beards and they can't get enough of it. People can't get enough. Somebody dies, they become a spooky ghost spirit. Their husband murders them. And all of a sudden she's like, shit, I'm a ghost now? I'm fucking getting the world's biggest fucking beard in all of Cyrodiil. Damn. Okay, let's head over here. Good. Let's there anything else in this, like, Undercroft zone? I don't think so. Do I need to kill the ghost? I don't think so, right? I think you're not supposed to. I mean, I guess I could. I feel like it's bad to do it. Yeah, there's just ectoplasm. Yeah, I think it's actually really bad if you do it. I think maybe you get booted from the guild. I don't know. I don't remember if the ghost does attack you or not if you're not, like, in stealth mode. Okay. Same goes for this guard. Chapel guard. Taking all that. Thank you. Let's get out of here. Great. Easy enough. And it's still nighttime, so we may be able to just run right over and turn this into... What's his name? Ooh, shit. Is it actually nighttime? No, it's daybreak. He may not be out there anymore. Okay. Well, we'll go take a quick peek. Okay. And then, moving around this way. Good. We should ask about fences and see what he says about the Cheydinhall fence, at the very least. I forget, do you get to...
Black Horse Courier here.
God. The Elven Maiden. The waterfront is crawling with the Imperial Watch. They're all looking for Armand Christophe. I'm sure he won't show at midnight. Darylos's garden is too hot. I'll need to find out where he is hiding. Maybe one of the other Thieves Guild members knows. I'll have to start asking around for them.
Can you tell me where Armand Christophe is hiding? No, sir. Please don't hurt me. Can you tell me where Armand Christophe is hiding? What is it, sir?
Can I tell them? Can I give them a fake lead? No, I can't.
Farewell, citizen.
Hello,
One copy
Provincial.
of the Black Horse Courier coming up. Grey Fox steals taxes.
Yeah, maybe we should be reading these as well. Okay. Sure. Yeah, let's read these Black Horse Courier editions. Let's see, a new guild for fighters. No. Yeah, Grey Fox, man or myth? Oh, jeez, it's a bit of a read. We may as well. It's relevant to what's going on, right? I think we get an update every time we do one of their major quests, right? I think. The Black Horse Courier, Grey Fox, man or myth, is a so-called Thieves Guild masterminding all the thefts in the Imperial City? Captain Hieronymus Lex of the Imperial Watch seems to think so. When asked about the Thieves Guild and its mythical leader, the Grey Fox, the captain was quite emphatic. This one man is responsible for all crime in the city. The energetic and tenacious Captain Lex has therefore devoted himself to apprehending this masked menace. When questioned on the subject, Adamus Felida, Legion commander and Captain Lex's immediate superior, had the following response. Ridiculous. The Grey Fox is just a fairy tale. There's no such thing as a Thieves Guild, and there never has been. Stories of an unstoppable thief called the Grey Fox have been circulating around the Imperial City for centuries. The stories claim he can turn invisible at will, shrink himself down to the size of a mouse, turn to mist, and seep under locked doors, and perform any number of other truly unbelievable feats. If even half of these stories are true, Captain Lex will have his hands full capturing the Grey Fox. Okay. And how about the other one that we had just gotten? Let's see. Poor burdened by taxes. Was that it? It must have been, huh? Alright. Poor burdened by taxes. Recently, Captain Hieronymus Lex of the Imperial Watch collected the taxes from all citizens in the waterfront district of the city. Although the laws are clear that all citizens of the Imperial City must pay taxes, it has been 53 years since anyone applied that law to the poor and destitute of the waterfront. Although members of the Watch approached by the courier declined to comment on the success of the venture, one of the watchmen, who asked not to be named, suggested the operation was a complete was its name. You know, starts with an F, right? What? Starts with an F, right. Complete fiasco is what it was. Oh, okay, I see. In a related story, miscreants have recently broken into the South Watchtower. An anonymous source reports that a small sum of money was stolen from the office of Hieronymus Lex. By remarkable coincidence, the sum corresponds exactly to the taxes collected by Captain Lex from the waterfront. The ever-vigilant Captain Lex has renewed his call to capture the infamous thief, the Grey Fox. He is petitioning for a bounty to be put on the legendary Master Thief's head. Alright. And then out here, of course, we have to look around for other fellow guild members. Oh, look at him run. Holy shit.
Have you seen Armand Christoph? No sign of him.
Oh, there's Lex, I think, right there. Let's see. Hello.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an investigation?
I can tell him about the bust of Lathasa and Darius. Tell me about the city.
Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone.
And tell me a rumor.
The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader.
We've heard this before.
The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
Okay, good talk.
We'll get him.
Thank goodness I found
Hey,
you.
Methridel.
I assume you know that Hieronymus Lex has issued an arrest warrant for Armand Christoph.
Where is Armand Christoph?
He is in hiding. Armand is accused of stealing the bust of Lathasa Indaris from Shadenhall. They say Count Indaris himself filed the charges.
Well, what do I do with the bust, Methridel? I have it.
There never was a client that commissioned the guild to steal Lathasa's bust. Armand used you to flush out an informant that infiltrated the guild.
So who is the informant?
Mivrina Arano. Now Armand needs your help to neutralize her. You are going to pin the theft of the bust on Mivrina. She lives in the waterfront.
Okay. How?
Plant the bust in her cupboard. Make sure she doesn't see you. Then go tell Hieronymus Lex that she is the thief. He probably won't believe you, so you may have to persuade him. Hopefully, he will at least go and check it out.
Okay. Tell me more about Lex.
He is captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox. I heard the Grey Fox personally humiliated Lex years ago when he tried to arrest Armand Christoph for theft. Lex has never forgotten it.
Okay, tell me more about the Fox.
Nobody really knows who he is. He's always hiding under that weird cowl. Kinda spooky if you ask me.
Okay, good talk.
Shadow hide you.
Right, and remember, when we saw the tax collection stuff, Mivrina was exempted. And was the only one exempted.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Have you ever
Looks like I
spoken
can
with
maybe get in right
Varnado?
here, right now. There we go. So we just need to slip it right into the cupboard. Shit, she is snoozing and losing. Okay. The bust is in Mivrina's cupboard. Now to tell that windbag Lex where to find it. Damn, I just put it in there? Yeah, okay. Don't even need to look through my inventory. Take a free lockpick. Does that count as stealing from a fellow thief? I feel like it shouldn't. Okay.
Have you seen Armand Christoph?
No, sir. Please don't hurt me.
Mr. Hieronymus Lex, I'm an upstanding citizen of, the Tamrielic Imperial Law. Just here to tell you that, I know who has the bust you're looking for, sir.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an investigation?
Okay, tell me more about the Fox.
Never compromise. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone.
What?
Armand Christoph. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone.
Okay, I think I have some insider information that could help that investigation. I know about the bust of Lathasa and Doris.
You know where the bust is hidden?
Not really. I was joking, question mark? Mavrina Arano has it.
Your credibility is suspect. You'll have to do better than that to persuade me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I do have to actually persuade you. Okay. Sure.
Don't be silly. Whatever you want. Don't be silly. Sure. I don't. Whatever you want. That's a bit... I accept. I have no choice. Blah, blah. Good one.
Okay.
I accept. I have no choice. That's a bit... Yeah, I get it. Was that supposed to be a comp? That's pretty... Don't. Please, I'm sorry. Yes, whatever you say. I'm not... Good one.
That'll do. All right. Yeah, I know about the bust.
Where the bust?
That's right. Now do you believe me?
Are you sure? That can't be right. She's my... I mean, she doesn't seem to be the type.
It's in her cupboard. Not really. I was joking, question mark again. It's in her cupboard.
I don't believe you, but I'll have to check it out anyway. If you are right, there will be hell to pay. You will have to come along.
Good morning.
Oh, I have to come along, huh? Poor Hillid. Got thrashed earlier. Yeah, that's right. Wake the fuck up, Mavrina.
Hey.
This is a bust.
Accusing you of stealing the bust of Lathasa.
We're busting you for the bust.
I even found the bust in your cabinet. What do you have to say?
Fool. You've just exposed me to the Thieves Guild. That citizen is actually the guild member that was hired to do the theft.
Regrettably, I have no further use for you. If what I heard is true, you are the thief. If what you say is true, the Gray Fox knows you are my informant. Either way, it's over. You didn't really think I'd trust the likes of you for very long.
But I've been loyal to you. I've reported everything that Armand has done. You can't just toss me aside like a soiled cloth.
Yes, I can. You are under arrest for the theft of the bust of Lathasa and Doris, Countess of Chedenhall. Come with me.
It's so wild that he would want me to come along for him to say all of this right in front of me, right? Hieronymus Lex found the bust I planted. Now all I have to do is report to Armand. Unfortunately, I have to wait until the next midnight for him to return to the Garden of Dariloth.
I think you should leave. Unless you have word of the Gray Fox, my time is limited.
Okay.
If you run into trouble, come find me.
What do you think,
What do you
Mavrina?
want?
Tell me about the city?
People in the city, they get stuff and forget to pay. So I help them remember. You talk to them, lean on them a bit, and they remember right away.
Tell me a rumor?
You're talking to me, and I don't like you. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Just leave.
There we are. Yeah, weird as well that he doesn't follow up on me potentially being, like, implicated by her just right there. Okay. Is he actually gonna, like, haul her ass away? Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I suppose this is as good a time as any to end it, right? To call the video for now. When next we return, we will continue on with the Thieves Guild arc, right? We're making some pretty good progress already, right? Definitely need to be on the lookout for more stuff to sell and fence, because I want to say the final one... Was it either 1,000 or 10,000 gold that you need to have fenced in totality? I can't remember. I think it's only 1,000, but I'm not positive. Anyway, when next we return, all that and more. However, of course, if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little bit of reading. And we're finally going to start up... What was it here? The Real Baron's Aya, Volume 1. Quite the lengthy read. Right? But, a peculiar one nonetheless, right? A peculiar one nonetheless. If you'll excuse me, though, I am going to take a quick drink and also a quick break here. Apologies. Be right back. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. The Real Baron Zaya, Part 1, by Anonymous. Which, of course, although there's lots of wild stuff popping off in here, it is interesting to compare and contrast them, right? Anyway, compare and contrast it to the other biography of Baron Zaya. 500 years ago, in Mournhold, City of Gems, they don't call it that, they call it the City of Light, at least these days, there lived a blind widow and her only child, a tall, strapping young man. He was a miner, as was his father before him, a common laborer in the mines of the Lord of Mournhold, for his ability in magicka was small. The work was honorable, but paid poorly. His mother made and sold comberry cakes at the city market to help eke out their living. They did well enough, she said, and they had enough to fill their bellies. No one could wear more than one suit of clothing at a time, and the roof leaked only when it rained. But Symmachus would have liked more. He hoped for a lucky strike at the mines, which would garner him a large bonus. In his free hours, he enjoyed hoisting a mug of ale in the tavern with his friends. And gambling with them at cards. He also drew the eyes and sighs of more than one pretty elven lass, although none held his interest for long. He was a typical young dark elf, of peasant descent, remarkable only for his size. It was rumored that he had a bit of Nordic blood in him. In Symmachus' 30th year, there was a great rejoicing in Mournhold. A girl child had been born to the lord and lady, a queen. The people sang, "A queen is born to us." For among the people of Mournhold, the birth of an heiress is a sure sign of future peace and prosperity. When the time came round for the royal child's rite of naming, the mines were closed and Symmachus dashed home to bathe and dress in his best. "I'll rush straight home and tell you all about it," he promised his mother, who would not be able to attend. She had been ailing, and besides, there would be a great crush of people as all Mournhold turned out to be part of the blessed event. And being blind, she would be unable to see anything anyway. "My son," she said, "afore you go, fetch me a priest or a healer, else I may pass from the mortal plane ere you return." Symmachus crossed to her pallet at once and noted anxiously that her forehead was very hot and her breathing shallow. He pried loose a slat of the wooden floor under which their small hoard of savings was kept. There wasn't nearly enough to pay a priest for healing. He would have to give what they had and owe the rest. Symmachus snatched up his cloak and hurried away. The streets were full of folk hurrying to the sacred grove, but the temples were locked and barred. "Closed for the ceremony," read all the signs. Symmachus elbowed his way through the mob and managed to overtake a brown-robed priest. "After the rite, brother," the priest said. "If you have gold, I shall gladly attend to your mother. My lord has bidden all clerics attend, and I, for one, have no wish to offend him." "My mother's desperately ill," Symmachus pled. "Surely my lord will not miss one lowly priest." "True, but the archcanon will," the priest said nervously, tearing his robe loose from Symmachus' desperate grip and vanishing into the crowd. Symmachus tried other priests, and even a few mages, but with no better result. Armored guards marched through the street and pushed him aside with their lances, and Symmachus realized that the royal procession was approaching. As the carriage bearing the city's rulers drew abreast, Symmachus rushed out from the crowd and shouted, my lord, my mother's dying!" "I forbid her to do so on this glorious night," the lord shouted, laughing and scattering coin into the throng. Symmachus was close enough to smell wine on the royal breath. On the other side of the carriage, his lady clutched the babe to her breast and stared slit-eyed at Symmachus. Her nostrils flared in disdain. "Guards," she cried, "remove this oaf!" Rough hands seized Symmachus. He was beaten and left dazed by the side of the road. Symmachus, head aching, followed in the wake of the crowd and witnessed the rite of naming from the top of a hill. He could see the brown-robed clerics and the blue-robed mages gathered near the high-born folk far below. Baron Zaya, The name came dimly to Symmachus' ears as the high priest lifted the swaddled babe and proffered her to the twin moons on either side of the horizon. Joan rising, Jode setting. Behold, the Lady Berenziah, born to the land of Mournhold. Grant her thy blessings and thy counsel, ye kind gods, that she may ever rule well over Mournhold, its ken and its weal, its kith and its ilk. Bless her, all the people intoned along with their lord and lady, hands upraised. Only Symmachus stood silent, head bowed, knowing in his heart that his dear mother was gone. And in silence he swore a mighty oath that he should be his lord's bane, and in vengeance for his mother's needless death, the child Berenziah he should have for his own bride, and that his mother's grandchildren should be born to rule over Mournhold. Jesus, what a fucking take. All right. After the ceremony, he watched impassively as the royal procession returned to the palace. He saw the priest to whom he'd first spoken. The man came gladly enough now in return for the gold Symmachus had, and a promise of more afterward. They found his mother dead. The priest sighed and tucked the pouch of gold coins away. I'm sorry, brother. It's all right. You can forget the rest of the gold. There's aught I can do here. Likely. Give me back my money, Symmachus snarled. You've done naught to earn it. He lifted his right arm threateningly. The priest backed away, about to utter a curse, but Symmachus struck him across the face before more than 3 words had left his mouth. He went down heavily, striking his head sharply on one of the stones that formed the fire pit. He died instantly. Symmachus snatched up the gold and fled the city. As he ran, he muttered one word over and over, like a sorcerer's chant. Berenziah, he said. Berenziah, Berenziah. Berenziah stood on one of the balconies of the palace, staring down into the courtyard where soldiers milled, dazzling in their armor. Presently they formed into ordered ranks and cheered as her parents, the lord and lady, emerged from the palace, clad from head to toe in ebony armor, long purple-dyed fur cloaks flowing behind, splendidly caparisoned. I've seen this word before in my life, but not well enough to know or remember what it means. Splendidly caparisoned, shining black horses were brought for them, and they mounted and rode to the courtyard gates and turned to salute her. Berenziah, they cried. Berenziah, our beloved, farewell. The little girl blinked back tears and waved one hand bravely. Her favorite stuffed animal, a gray wolf cub she called Wuffin, clutched to her breast with the other. She had never been parted from her parents before and had no idea what it meant, save that there was war in the west, and the name Tiber Septim was on everyone's lips, spoken in hate and dread. Berenziah, the soldiers cried, lifting their lances and swords and bows. Then her dear parents turned and rode away, knights trailing in their wake, until the courtyard was nearly emptied. Sometime after came a day when Berenziah was shaken awake by her nurse, dressed hurriedly and borne from the palace. All she could remember of that dreadful time was seeing a huge shadow with burning eyes filling the sky. She was passed from hand to hand. Foreign soldiers appeared, disappeared, and sometimes reappeared. Her nurse vanished and was replaced by strangers, some more strange than others. There were days, or may have been weeks, of travel. One morning she awoke to step out of the coach into a cold place with a large gray stone castle amid empty, endless gray-green hills, covered patchily with gray-white snow. She clutched Wuffin to her breast in both hands and stood blinking and shivering in the gray dawn, feeling very small and very dark in all this endless space, this endless gray-white space. She and Hannah, a brown-skinned, black-haired maid who had been traveling with her for several days, went inside the keep. A large gray-white woman with icy gray-golden hair was standing by a hearth, in one of the rooms. She stared at Barenziah with dreadful, bright blue eyes. "She's very black, isn't she?" the woman remarked to Hannah. "I've never seen a dark elf before." "I don't know much about them myself, milady," Hannah said, "but this one's got red hair and a temper to match. I can tell you that. Take care, she bites, and worse." "I'll soon train her out of that," the other woman sniffed. "And what's that filthy thing she's got? Ugh!" The woman snatched Wuffin away and threw him into the blazing hearth. Barenziah shrieked and would have flung herself after him, but was held back, despite her attempts to bite and claw at her captors. Poor Wuffin was reduced to a tiny heap of charred ash. Barenziah grew like a weed, transplanted to a Skyrim garden, a ward of Count Sven and his wife Lady Inga. Outwardly, that is, she thrived, but always there was a cold and empty place within. "I've raised her as my own daughter," Lady Inga was wont to sigh as she eat gossiping when neighboring ladies came to visit. "But she's a dark elf. What can you expect?" Barenziah was not meant to overhear these words. At least, she thought she was not. Her hearing was keener than that of her Nordic hosts. Other, less desirable dark elven traits evidently included pilfering, lying, and a little misplaced magic. Just a small fire spell here and a little levitation spell there. And, as she grew older, a keen interest in boys and men who could provide very pleasant sensations, and to her astonishment, gifts as well. Inga disapproved of this last for reasons incomprehensible to Barenziah, so she was careful to keep it as secret as possible. "She's wonderful with the children," Inga added, referring to her 5 sons, all younger than Barenziah. "I don't think she'd ever let them come to harm." A tutor had been hired when Joni was 6 and Barenziah 8, and they took their lessons together. She would have liked them to train in arms as well, but the very idea scandalized Count Sven and Lady Inga, so Barenziah was given a small bow and allowed to play at target shooting with the boys. She watched them at arms practice when she could, sparred with them when no grown-up folk were about, and knew she was good as or better than they. "She's very proud, though, isn't she?" One of the ladies would whisper to Inga, and Barenziah, pretending not to hear, would nod silently in agreement. She could not help but feel superior to the Count and his lady. There was something about them that provoked contempt. Afterwards, she came to learn that Sven and Inga were distant cousins of Darkmoor Keep's last titled residents, and she finally understood. They were posers, imposters, not rulers at all. At least, they were not raised to rule. This thought made her strangely furious at them. A good, clean hatred quite detached from resentment. She came to see them as disgusting and repellent insects who could be despised but never feared. Jesus Christ. Man, I don't remember this being so fucking good. Alright, and like, frankly, fucked up. Once a month, a courier came from the Emperor, bringing a small bag of gold for Sven and Inga, and a large bag of dried mushrooms from Morrowind for Barenziah, her favorite treat. On these occasions, she always made to look presentable, or at least as presentable as a skinny dark elf could be made to look in Inga's eyes, before being summoned into the courier's presence for a brief interview. The same courier seldom came twice, but all of them looked her over in much the same way a farmer would look over a hog he is readying for market. In the spring of her 16th year, Barenziah thought the courier looked as if she were at last ready for market. Upon reflection, she decided she did not wish to be marketed. The stable boy, Straw, a big, muscular blonde lad, clumsy, gentle, affectionate, and rather simple, had been urging her to run off for some weeks now. Barenziah stole the bag of gold the courier had left, took the mushrooms from the storeroom, disguised herself as a boy in one of Yanni's old tunics and a pair of his cast-off breeches, and on one fine spring night, she and Straw took the 2 best horses from the stable and rode hard through the night toward Whiterun, the nearest city of any importance, and the place where Straw wanted to be. But Mournhold and Morrowind also lay eastward, and they drew Barenziah as a lodestone draws iron. In the morning, they abandoned the horses at Barenziah's insistence. She knew they would be missed and tracked down, and she hoped to throw off any pursuers. They continued on foot until late afternoon, keeping to side roads, and slept for several hours in an abandoned hut. They went on at dusk and came to Whiterun's city gates just before dawn. Barenziah had prepared a pass of sorts for Straw, a makeshift document stating an errand to a temple in the city for a local village lord. She herself glided over the wall with the help of a levitation spell. She had reasoned correctly, as it turned out, that by now the gate guards would have been alerted to keep an eye out for a young, dark elven girl and a Nordic boy traveling together. On the other hand, unaccompanied country yokels like Straw were a common enough sight. Alone and with papers, it was unlikely that he would draw attention. Her simple plan went smoothly. She met Straw at the temple, which was not far from the gate. She had been to Whiterun on a few previous occasions. Straw, however, had never been more than a few miles from Sven's estate, which was his birthplace. Together they made their way to a run-down inn in the poorer quarters of Whiterun. Gloved, cloaked, and hooded against the morning chill, Barenziah's dark skin and red eyes were not apparent, and no one paid any heed to them. They entered the inn separately. Straw paid the innkeeper for a single cubicle, an immense meal, and 2 jugs of ale. Barenziah sneaked in a few minutes later. They ate and drank together, gleefully, rejoicing in their escape, and made love vigorously on the narrow cot. Afterward, they fell into an exhausted, dreamless sleep. They stayed for a week at Whiterun. Straw earned a bit of money running errands, and Barenziah burgled a few houses at night. She continued to dress as a boy. She cut her hair short and dyed her flame-red tresses jet black to further the disguise, and kept out of sight as much as possible. There were few dark elves in Whiterun. One day, Straw got them work as temporary guards for a merchant caravan traveling east. The one-armed sergeant looked over her dubiously. "Heh," he chuckled. "Dark elf, ain't ya? Like sending a wolf to guard the sheep, that is. Still, I need arms, and we ain't going near enough Morrowind so's ye can betray us to your folk. Our homegrown bandits would as fain cut your throat as mine." The sergeant turned to give Straw an appraising look. Then he spun back abruptly toward Barenziah, whipping out his short sword. But she had her dagger out in the twinkling of an eye, and was in a defensive stance. Straw drew his own knife and circled round to the man's rear. The sergeant dropped his blade and chuckled again. "Not bad, kids, not bad. How are you with yon bow, Dark Elf?" Barenziah demonstrated her prowess briefly. "Aye, not bad at all. And you'll be keen of eye by night, boy, and of hearing tall times. A trusty Dark Elf makes a good fighting man as any could ask for. I know. I served under Symmachus hisself afore I lost this arm and got invalided out of the Emperor's army." "We could betray them. I know folk who'd pay well," Straw said later as they bedded down for their last night at the ramshackle lodge. "We'll rob them ourselves. They're very rich, those merchants are, Barry." Barenziah laughed. "Whatever would we do with so much money? And besides, we need their protection for traveling quite as much as they need ours. We could buy a little farm, you and me, Barry, and settle down all nice-like." Peasant. Barenziah thought scornfully. Straw was a peasant, and harbored nothing but peasant dreams. But all she said was, "Not here, Straw. We're too close to Darkmoor still. We'll have other chances farther east." The caravan went only as far east as Sungard. The Emperor Tiber Septim I had done much in the way of building relatively safe and regularly patrolled highways, but the tolls were steep, and this particular caravan kept to the side roads as much as possible to avoid them. This exposed them to the hazards of wayside robbers, both human and orcish, and roving brigand bands of various races. But such were the perils of trade and profit. They had 2 such encounters before reaching Sungard: an ambush, which Baranziah's keen ears warned them of in plenty of time for them to circle about and surprise the lurkers, and a night attack by a mixed band of Khajiit, humans, and wood elves. The latter were a skilled band, and even Baranziah did not hear them sneaking up in time to give much warning. This time, the fighting was fierce. The attackers were driven off, but 2 of the caravan's other guards were slain, and Straw got a nasty cut on his thigh before he and Baranziah managed to gash his Khajiit assailant's throat. Baranziah rather enjoyed the life. The garrulous sergeant had taken a liking to her, and she spent most of her evenings sitting around the campfire, listening to his tales of campaigning in Morrowind with Tiber Septim and General Symmachus. This Symmachus had been made general after Mournhold fell, the sergeant said. He's a fine soldier boy, Symmachus is, but there's more in soldiery involved that Morrowind business, if you take my meaning. But well, you know, all about that, I expect. No, I don't remember, Baranziah said, trying to sound nonchalant. I've lived most of my life in Skyrim. My mother married a Skyrim man. They're both dead, though. Tell me, what happened to the Lord and Lady of Mournhold? The sergeant shrugged. I ain't never heard. Dead, I expect. 'Twas a lot of fighting before the armistice got signed. It's pretty quiet now. Maybe too quiet, like a calm afore a storm. Say, boy, you going back there? Maybe, Baranziah said. The truth was that she was drawn irresistibly to Morrowind and Mournhold, like a moth to a burning house. Straw sensed it and was unhappy about it. He was unhappy anyway, since they could not bed together, as she was supposed to be a boy. Baranziah rather missed it too, but not as much as Straw did, seemingly. Not as much. The sergeant wanted them to sign on for the return trip, but gave them a bonus nonetheless when they turned the offer down and parchments of recommendation. Straw wanted to settle down permanently near Sungard, but Baranziah insisted on continuing their travels east. I'm the queen of Mournhold by rights, she said, unsure whether it was true, or was it just a daydream she had made up as a lost, bewildered child. I want to go home. I need to go home. That, at least, was true. After a few weeks, they managed to get places in another caravan heading east. By early winter, they were at Riften and nearing the Morrowind border, but the weather had grown severe as the days passed, and they were told no merchant caravans would be setting forth till mid-spring. Baranziah stood on top of the city walls and stared across the deep gorge that separated Riften from the snow-clad mountain wall guarding Morrowind beyond. Barry, Straw said gently, Mournhold's a long way off yet, nearly as far as we've come already, and the lands between are wild, full of wolves and bandits and orcs and still worse creatures. We'll have to wait for spring. There's Silgrid Tower, Barry said, referring to the dark elven township that had grown up around an ancient minaret guarding the border between Skyrim and Morrowind. The bridge guards won't let me across, Barry. They're crack Imperial troops. They can't be bribed. If you go alone. I won't try and stop you, but what will you do? Silgrid Tower is full of Imperial soldiers. Will you become a washing woman for them, or a camp follower? No, Baranziah said slowly, thoughtfully. Actually, the idea was not entirely unappealing. She was sure she could earn a modest living by sleeping with the soldiers. She'd had a few adventures of that sort as they crossed Skyrim, when she'd dressed as a woman and slipped away from Straw. She'd only been looking for a bit of variety. Straw was sweet but dull. She'd been startled but extremely pleased when the men she picked up offered her money afterward. Straw had been unhappy about it, though, and would shout for a while, then sulk for days afterward if he caught her at it. He was quite jealous. He'd even threatened to leave her. Not that he ever did, or could. But the Imperial Guards were a tough and brutal lot by all accounts, and Baronziah had heard some very ugly stories during their treks. The ugliest of them by far had come from the lips of ex-army veterans around the caravan campfire, and were proudly recounted. They'd been trying to shock her and Straw, she realized, but also comprehended that there was some truth behind the wild tales. Straw hated that kind of dirty talk, and hated it more that she had to hear it, but there was a part of him that was fascinated nevertheless. Baronziah sensed this, and had encouraged Straw to seek out other women, but he said he didn't want anyone else but her. She told him candidly she didn't feel that way about him, but she did like him better than anyone else. Then why do you go with other men? Straw had asked on one occasion. I don't know. Straw sighed. They say dark elven women are like that. Baronziah smiled and shrugged. I don't know. Or, no. Maybe I do. Yes, I do know. She turned and kissed him affectionately. I guess that's all the explanation there is. Oh, man. What a horny ending to that. Wow, I forgot. It definitely is a very horny tale. Right? In stark contrast to the biography of Baronziah that we had read just prior. Right? And if I remember correctly, it only gets more and more horny. Yeah, honestly, the writing here, the prose is quite good. You know? It's quite good. Alright, we'll see how it wraps up. I forget exactly how, right, you know, like, we get the rough idea of where it's all going, and we can very easily draw comparison points from the other anthology of Baronziah books. But I forget the specifics of a lot of it. You know, I remember the stuff with the Khajiit, meeting back up with some Marcus, all that. But, the details is where you get lost, but the details are where you have the fun, right? And of course, you know, as with the other book, who knows how much of this is, even truth, you know? Such is the way of the Elder Scrolls, right? Such is the beauty of it. Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.